Crisco, Des, and Wes, the After Hours podcast. You will laugh your ass off now. It's time for the podcast.
To our underwear talk a little bit more in depth and what people misheard me say today, plus raccoon audio. We got to play it again in the podcast if you missed it in trending today. Fabulous. And we're going to do Crisco, Des, and Westerpiece Theater.
Oh.
You guys have no idea what you're about to start doing here in the podcast, but I have to have you put on your acting caps.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're going to see how good of actors we are. Not one way, but two different ways. Okay. I'll explain later. But first, I think the most important thing we have to point out on our podcast is sitting in studio right now with us is Preston Hefner.
Preston Hefner?
Yeah, he's Hugh Hefner's nephew.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, I'm like, I actually didn't think that was his last
I
name.
know it starts with an H, but I just figured, everybody's thirsting over him, so we might as well go with Hefner.
And they're only
thirsting
even,
over Hefner?
they're, well,
Do you think Hefner didn't have some thirsty ass people? Like, look at what he did with his life.
yeah, I mean, they just wanted to be in his magazine and to be famous, but whatever.
Yeah,
He had 3 girlfriends at a time. He had like 10 girlfriends at one time.
Yeah.
Do you,
Not
you
all
only
heroes
have,
wear capes.
you
I
only
only
have
got
the one?
Only
Okay.
one.
How
Yeah.
long have you guys been together?
Almost 4 years now.
Oh, dang. So like college sweethearts?
Yep.
Okay.
I met her my senior year and her junior year. So
Down in St. Peter
you bet.
at
Gustavus.
Gustavus Adolphus. My sister went there.
Shout out. All right. There's
Yeah.
a connection.
Go Gusties. Go Gusties.
Yes, sir.
So welcome to the podcast and hanging out with us, Preston. Would you guys like to do Crisco, Des, and Westerpiece Theater?
Yes.
Sure. I'm
All
down.
right.
Yesterpiece.
This was actually a screenshot from a dialogue on Facebook
Uh-oh.
for a lake in my area, not Fish Lake where I live, but it's a different lake in area. I belong to their group on accident. I don't know how I ended up on this.
Because it's nicer than yours?
No, I just ended up in,
Anything is.
I followed the wrong lake group and I ended up in there. But these people arguing on Facebook is hilarious to me, right?
Okay.
So I figured, why don't we act out what they're really saying? Because
Oh,
we
no.
never can take the temperature by what people are saying in their comments to each other on Facebook. But it's
True.
getting very aggressive with one another. So Crisco,
Yes.
Crisco,
That's his actor name.
you will be playing the part of Larry today.
Okay.
Larry.
Can I highlight mine?
Yep. Des, you'll be playing the part of Roger.
I'm a feller.
You're a fella.
Okay.
Preston, you will be Corinne. So you're going to be a lady.
Oh.
All right. I can do that.
I am the narrator plus the part of Danny, which has a very small part. Okay.
Where
Yeah.
do you get the small part?
And why do
Because
yep.
I'm the narrator.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Okay. So you have to really put on your cap. You have to, how like Heath Ledger got so into the Joker role that he ultimately ended up passing away because he got so lost in that.
Well, I don't
Des,
want...
you have to find your inner Roger.
I'll be honest. I don't know
Where
why you
are
gave me
you?
the most speaking parts. I don't know.
I
Like,
know.
I feel like
I know.
You guys are
it's-
fine. You guys are
no.
fine.
I'm just now I'm under pressure.
It's not pressure. Find
Okay.
your inner Larry. And Preston, find your inner Corinne. So
Okay.
Larry does not like when people fish near his backyard. He calls out people when they keep doing it and they push back. And then Corinne just doesn't like fishing itself. She thinks it's terrible and it should be outlawed because it's cruel. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys ready for the first version? Now there's 2 different versions, like I said.
Okay.
Do I need
Oh,
the back
wait,
part?
which
There's
No, no,
version?
no. That was
Okay,
just
that's-
me
got it,
reading.
got it,
That was
got
just
it.
me
Just
reading what
making
it was.
sure. Sorry,
Okay.
making sure. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't given you the second version yet. Just
no.
wait for it. Just
Oh.
wait for it. So find your Larry now. Find your
I already-
Roger.
I already
and
got
find
it.
your Corinne. Okay.
Okay. Roger.
Larry, you're starting with them.
Stop fishing in my backyard. I get that I have an amazing body of water to fish from, but it's illegal and I will call the cops.
Roger.
Larry, you don't own the water. People are allowed to fish back there. You don't have a fence that keep people out. Stop your bitching because you ain't got nothing legally to bitch about.
Larry.
Well, listen here, Roger. You cannot fish there. It's illegal. My nephew's a cop, and I told him you cannot fish back there. He even said I can fire a warning shot from my gun, which I might do if this continues. Boom, boom. Good gun sound effect.
Corinne.
Actually, fishing is murder. When will it be outlawed? You know, we are losing fishing at a rapid rate. If we have no more fish, we have no more humans. Stop your fishing because it's terrible for the environment.
And I'm Danny. If you hate fishing, you hate Minnesota. Stop. You need to be educated.
All fishermen need to be arrested. The blood is on your hands.
Larry here again one more time. I just called my nephew again, who is a cop, might I say. it's illegal to fish in our community. He says I can even issue a citizen's arrest if I see anyone fishing near my fishing hole. Consider this your warning.
Lair Bear, you don't pull a gun over fishing. Stop being an unhinged douche. It's just fishing, and that's not illegal. You've been reported.
You know what? Good. Report me, because I got you hook, line, and sinker. See what I did there? That's a fishing term, which
You're a
is
stinker.
illegal. I figured you'd like that fishing reference. Seeing you're a fishing loving little bitch, try fishing in my backyard and see what happens. Boom, 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 boom.
End scene.
Thank you.
This
Good
is
job.
not real.
It is real.
This is what people write to each other. What?
I like the
Bleep
fact that
holes.
the Commodore put the gunshot sound effect just to really drive it home.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Oh,
wants
wow.
you to know, he's like, pow, 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 pow.
Now it gets more difficult.
The same
Oh, boy.
people?
Same script, same people, but now we do it Shakespearean.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Well, I can so same script. I can
Same
keep. Okay,
script.
I'm gonna.
And
I
I'm
got it.
wrong.
But it's rewritten in Shakespearean if you'd like it
got
to be
it.
done.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Well, now I gotta highlight these.
Okay.
Again.
Did
Take
a
your
quick
time.
highlight.
Take your
Thank you.
time.
Thank
Again,
you,
we're
Wes.
doing Crisco, Des, and Westerpiece Theater. We're acting out some weird scene going on at a random lake in Minnesota where people are getting real mad about fishing, which, I mean, it's a lake. You fish at it. I don't understand why.
It's
well,
all allowed to fish.
Oh, if you want to see the bigger fights, wakeboard fighting is
Oh,
crazy.
I could
People
see
wakeboard
that.
on the lake, right?
On the river.
I'm sorry, on the
Yeah.
river.
Oh, yeah.
Which that one makes sense. The water's moving.
But you do have to be careful because some of those boats are ginormous that
Right.
go, and you're like, oh, seems a little scary, but yeah, they do all those things.
Okay. You ready? Here we go. Cease thy angling in my own yard, knave. True, 'tis a comely pond most fair, but the law forbiddeth thee. I shall summon the constable forthwith.
Thou dost not possess the water, fool. All men may cast their lines therein. Thy fence keepeth, but thine own grass secure. Cease thy prating, for thou hast no lawful claim.
Thou mayst not fish there. Rogue, my nephew, a sworn officer of the law, hath declared it forbidden. He saith further, I may loose a warning shot from mine own piece, and I mayhap I shall, if the mischief endure. Pow, 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 pow.
Oh, fire upon fishing! 'Tis but murder most foul. When shall such cruelty be outlawed? Know ye, as a fish perish, so too shall mankind wither. Cease thy sport, for thou ruineth thy very earth.
If thou hatest fishing, then thou hatest Minnesota herself. 'Tis our greatest trade and treasure. Some among ye want schooling in such matters.
Let ye, every fisherman, be seized and shackled. Their hands drip scarlet with the blood of the innocents.
Again hath my own nephew, the officer, declared this angling unlawful. He granteth me run right of the citizen's arrest upon any rogue with rod and reel. Make sure you mark this my final warning.
Larry, thou canst not draw steel over mere fishing. Thou art unhinged, a mad buffoon. 'Tis not unlawful, and thou not reported henceforth.
Good. Report away. I have the hook, line, and sinker. Ha. Dost like that? What? Jape, fish lover?
Yep.
Set thy foot once more in mine own yard, and you shall taste lead. Pow, 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 pow.
End scene.
I don't know which one I liked better. They were both very good.
They were good.
They were both very good. I don't know which one I liked better. I think there were too many big words in there for us
Yeah.
on the Shakespearean.
There
Very clever, though.
canst not draw steel or mere fishing. Like canst is a word.
It
This
is.
is interesting.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for that. That
You're
was
welcome.
fun.
You're
Al-
welcome.
That was really fun. What a nice, creative, fun thing that we could do today.
And you know how they talk? You know where they talk like that? the Renaissance Festival.
That is
They
so
do.
true.
And let me tell you, all the fun that could be had at the Minnesota Renaissance
Thou
Festival.
have fun.
You shall not taste lead at the Renaissance Festival. It is going to be such a fun time, though. You can get all your tickets, parking information, everything at renaissancefest.com. They have the new turkey leg nachos.
Oh,
You guys.
Whoa.
thou art my belly likey.
That's always a good one. But they have so many fun activities for the family, too.
They do. Like, you might not think about it, but there are so many fun things and activities and like character interactions, knights and princesses, fairies. They're just like roaming the grounds. The kids will just be like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And they've got activities like the petting zoo, and you can go on rides. You can make crafts and wands, and you can play medieval games, things that your kids would never do at home.
You can throw ye axes.
You can be an axe hole.
Shoot a crossbow, climb rock walls, all that stuff. Plus, there's beer and wine and food fit for Vikings. There's anything and everything for you to do at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival.
Huzzah!
Huzzah. Wow.
Hear ye.
We did really good there.
Yeah.
I think, well, I mean, not so much with the Renaissance Festival, but everything else sounded pretty good.
Hear ye, hear ye.
I'm proud of you guys. That was good. I know you didn't know what was coming there, so you handled it well. Handled it like professionals.
Thank you.
And
Thank
Preston, for your first time, you did a great job.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You make a lovely Corinne.
Yeah. You
Just
really,
saying.
you went ball pinch voice on that one. You
I had to tune it in, like I started really high and I was like, I can't do this forever. I gotta
you got to
medium.
sustain.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll learn that over time.
Okay, so one of my first podcasts here, Preston, I had to show Des my buttocks and my
Okay.
tail. And
Well-
since Crisco and I both showed our underwear on the podcast, on the camera today, you have to show your underwear.
He described his underwear, and
just
you do
kidding. I'm
not.
just kidding.
No.
you don't.
No.
He went like this.
This is one thing I'm learning about Wes. I swear I sit over there and like every time he talks, I'm like, oh, this sentence is going where I think it's going. And then it's like, oh, no, hard left. Like now we're taking off our underwear. We're going crazy.
No, please don't take off your underwear.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well, but
These guys
okay.
are used to my house of lies by now.
Yeah, we are. We read West. We speak West. We get it. But you can't tell me, as any person walking on God's green earth, if somebody you just meet says, I have a tail, don't you want to see it?
Yeah, I think you got to see it.
Thinks, yes.
I just think Shallow Hal.
Yes, me
And
too.
I'm not
Wiggle,
saying your
wiggle,
radio
wiggle.
Shallow Hal
And
or
it's not
anything.
as long as his, but I do have a tail.
You do have a tail, yeah.
And it hurts. That's why he sits
Mhm.
kind of like this.
Yeah, you'll
'Cause
see
it
me
truly
throughout the show
sticks.
keep going like this.
I
Can they
do see
remove
that.
I
it?
sit on my leg. What's that?
Can they shorten the tail?
I mean, I'm sure you'd have to cut my spine. It's just
Yeah.
my spine's
No,
sticking
no,
down.
no,
I have
no.
no arse is what it comes down to. Like I have
If-
no cheeks.
If you had some cushion
Just
there,
straight
it would
back.
do it. Wonder if I have a tail.
It
And
like-
I just don't know.
Like if you
because I'm
took
such a
two
big butt.
hams at like Christmas or Easter and you just pressed them against a window, that's what my butt looks like.
I think
Smushed
saying
ham?
hams,
That
that's
honestly sounds
actually a
good to me.
compliment. Yeah, I think that looks like you have a juicy booty, but I don't think you have
You
that.
I
have to
think-
press really
You
hard
have two
against the window.
slices of ham stuck
Exactly.
against it. Yeah.
Yep.
Two small ham steaks
Yes.
that you have with eggs and grits or
Look a
something
little
in the
sickly.
I
South.
don't have any grits in my jeans.
Well, a lot of
You
people
also
thought you
don't-
had something in your underwear earlier when we talked about it, and that was
It was chewing gum on my underwear, stained my underwear.
But you can understand how
Yeah.
people heard it differently because you just said, "Oh yeah, I had a gum stain." That's all you said.
In my underwear.
Well, in your underwear, but still, every text message went, "Excuse me, what did you just say you had a stain of in your underwear?"
Our faces do. We're like, what? And you're like, gum, chewing gum.
And I was
have
like,
a
come
gum
on,
stain
like,
in my
you
had my
never say
underwear.
that.
dryer and came out of my pocket and got on my underwear.
I like how he just said it like everyone gets those. He's like,
Right.
yeah, I got a gum stain. Yeah, I got a
I've
gum
never
stain.
had gum in my underwear. Well,
Okay,
I mean,
no, it was in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I washed my shorts
I've
and it
done
got
that.
on my underwear and the piece of gum got stuck in like a ball of my underwear. So when I pulled it out, I pulled it all apart and it left a stain on there. So now I have and it's on the right hip of the underwear. So it's not
Which
like
is
in a
where
weird
the gum
spot.
stain always gets.
always is. Nothing worse than trying to get a gum stain out of your hip. You know what I mean?
Yep. Mhm.
Gosh.
I mean, but then this all started with like underwear talk and the appropriate thing and the hot thing for guys to wear. And we did come to the conclusion that doesn't matter the brand. It doesn't have to be the fancy underwear. It can be your Armachillos. It can be Hanes. It can be whatever. I mean, it can be Lululemon for dudes, Under Armour, whatever it is. As long as they are clean and they fit right, that's all that matters.
Des, do you remember last year we got Crisco around this time we convinced him that boots were cool And he went and
Yeah.
bought those. He got some Red Wing boots and they
So
look great
cool.
on him. And then we got him to like start dressing a little different. And then he showed us his underpants today. And I can only say underpants for you because you literally are wearing pants under
They're
your
not
shorts right
pants,
now.
They're
Oh.
boxers.
It's the way my 6-year-old son's underwear fits him. It's just a little big in the legs.
You're both
He's
looking
like,
like a 6-year-old.
little
But like,
dude.
I don't have legs I want to enhance. I don't have
No.
like the leg. Like I have. Listen, losing a lot of weight, you
Yeah.
got a lot of skin hanging places.
Yeah.
And that
you
would be
think
in between
tight-
my legs. No,
tight would
because
be
all it
better.
does is lump up and look like I'm holding the freaking like head underneath there. It doesn't look good.
got a
Trust
head
me.
in your pants?
Well, I wish. Not the
Nice.
good head. No, it
Oh.
just looks like I'm holding
Ew.
like a cabbage in my pants. Like I'm not even kidding.
It's like you have a
skin.
grocery, you're wearing black underwear today. It's like you have a black grocery bag and it's just holding the grapefruit down there.
Like I have a huge wad of gum in my pants, is what it looks like.
But it didn't because you took, they both dropped their pants to
You
their
want me to take them off
ankles.
again?
Yes,
Yeah,
please
yes.
do.
Did you see how loose his were? See,
I've not.
I
This
don't.
is gonna be a first for me.
I'm telling you,
You
you've
gotta
lost.
back up for this.
You've lost so much weight. I don't think it's bad. I think you can afford to do some. Look at
See,
that.
They're too baggy. They're too
They're
baggy.
like exactly.
Look how big those
I think
are.
those are well worn.
What?
Yeah, I think they're ready
Like,
for
yeah.
the next size.
I don't understand why it would be better if
Smaller.
they were around my legs. Excuse me, I just have to pull my pants up here on
Just
camera.
a huge.
Just on camera. Go to
Yeah.
Preston for a
There
minute.
we go.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Because Wes showed his, and they fit the way they should,
Yeah,
which
like, I
is
can, like,
Okay, there you go.
All right.
that you can't see it. You actually can't see it.
Yeah, mine look like that.
Like
Yeah,
right,
but I don't
so it's
understand why the legs are so much
look at
better.
his skinny
these are
little
loose.
legs. But no, they're not. It's the way it should fit.
Whoa.
there's-
Whoa.
There's his tail. Oh yeah.
There's those two
Oh,
hams.
yeah. Oh my god.
Your hips don't lie, and it's not good.
But
I
yeah,
guess I don't know.
I think they're just too big. But you know what? Your pants are too big. Shirts are too big. Everything is. And that's what happens when you lose 170 plus pounds.
But I mean, I guess like I would never be like, oh my god, there's just too much leg on there.
Wait,
Like
if you knew a lady was going to see those underpants,
I would
would
be
you
like
choose those ones?
Duluth trading, baby.
Would you choose that exact
That's
pair?
like 95% of my underwear.
Okay.
Was it? So these are not good?
They're just too big, buddy.
Wait, so,
And you
so
look
that
like a
you would just
child.
look at it and
She's
go,
breaking
I
it
don't
down
want
for
to
you.
be. No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Say for instance, so you would look
Yeah.
at somebody in those underwear and go, I'm not having sex.
No,
with you.
I just
Like,
would
is that
say
what I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid
Yes,
off?
I can say for
I'm just ripping the Band-Aid off.
100%.
So if
yes.
somebody took, not me, the hottest guy in the world.
Oh
Okay?
my god, if he's
The-
wearing those.
he doesn't know better. He's an idiot like me.
Channing
Hottest guy,
Tatum is-
Channing Tatum. You pull
Mm.
pick
Oh, I've
Channing
seen him in
Tatum's
underwear. He's never going to wear
not
those.
those. Hypothetical. Hypothetical.
I would say,
He
you know
has
what?
these underwear on. Would you be like, I am not doing that? No.
If he was Channing Tatum, I would let it slide and I would buy him some new
That's what I'm
underpants
like.
and say, this is sexy. Maybe try these on because I think these would be hot. I
I
don't
just
know
didn't
if
know
you've
it was
got
a
that power.
Deal breaker. I just didn't know it'd be
Okay.
like, can you imagine
What
in
if
the
the-
moment how awkwardly destroying that would be to my soul?
They're a
if
nice
somebody looked
fabric.
at you and went,
What if the roles were reversed and you
I'm
got
not on camera anymore.
Buddy, they're never going to
Been
tell you
talking.
that probably. You just might not hear from them again.
But I mean, in that moment, they're not going to just have sex with you, leave, and then go away and be like, oh, I'm never talking to him again. They're going to go,
Okay, but again, reverse the roles. If you got there and you're like, oh, with a nice lady friend, and she had those exact underwear on,
I'd
would you
be
like,
excited
what
to be
the
at the
H are you
game.
wearing?
I would just be excited to be a part of the adventure. I'd be like, you know what? It doesn't matter. They're coming off anyway.
What if they were like gross and kind of shabby and like, ugh?
Actually, that's
You
the
just
thing.
called
Mine are
his gross and shabby then.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, you just call them. It's just a color.
They're not
don't
shabby.
understand.
They're ill.
They're just
fitting.
gross.
They're just gross.
They're black.
And
How
they're
are they
clean.
shabby? That's
They are
not.
clean. They're a good
Well, I can't
fabric.
confirm that, but I just, like, I don't know. I guess I'll just.
If I
change
were to
my
cover my
underwear.
car, I would choose your underwear.
Well, what do you do with the rest of them? The other half of them, because that's going to cover at
I have
least.
2 cars.
Yeah, you do have a truck, so that is
Yeah,
pretty. That is
yeah.
pretty big. That would probably cover the most. Well,
No.
I just didn't know.
No,
I
I
also
just-
don't take my pants off a lot. I
But-
think that's another same thing to say.
Most of the time, people don't see our underwear. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's something to worry about. But say you were a guy who was going to go on a date and you thought
Mhm.
there's a chance that
So
somebody
lucky,
might
though.
take a little peeksy of these. Let's just go over it and order you some, even if just a nice pair of Hanes.
See, but I had Hanes, and I think these are the same as Hanes, but it's just you're saying they don't fit And that's the only thing. Well,
Yes.
you did call them dingy and gross or
No, I
whatever the hell
didn't.
the words
They're
you chose
black.
were.
You can't see. They look
We
nice.
couldn't see the dinge. We could smell it, but we couldn't see it.
No,
You
they're
can
nice.
smell the dinge for real.
Buy the same ones in a better fitting size, and you
I don't
are
think they have them
good
in better
to
fitting size.
go.
I'll go buy some new underwear.
Are they not boxer briefs? Are they just regular
I
boxers?
guess I never really paid attention to. I think I just always did boxers because when you're big, you're not like, let's enhance those bad boys. Huh?
Right.
Like all I've ever been told at this station is how I have pig nuts. So I didn't really think to enhance.
I mean, they weren't
I
wrong.
didn't-
Whoever
I
said that,
didn't-
you do have some large.
No, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just being real talk. That's the fat I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the excess skin.
hanging down. I don't have, if I had that big of testicles, I'd be at the doctor. I'd be like, Des, we need to get health partners in here immediately.
Right
Because
now.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
no.
what could be seen as a small watermelon-sized testicle.
What is that,
would not be good.
elephantitis?
That would be elephantitis of the bulls, is what that would be. I would say safely, if that was my junk, I would probably have got it checked out by
Yeah.
now. But that is just skin. I can show it to you on the camera.
Oh,
But
you
I
don't
mean,
need to do that.
Now we've
But
shown
no.
enough.
But I thought,
Both sides are like, oh God, no.
but
Oh,
these are all
okay.
things that do come with losing all the weight. Like you said, like your arms kind
I
of
can-
bug
yeah,
and
I'll show
things
you
are
that.
starting to like
Look at-
rub, and you need to get
See it?
rid of that.
Well,
And you
I can't
will
get
eventually.
Surgery. I'm not going to just. I mean, that's scary to me.
I mean, I could probably get some of that off for you.
Oh yeah, here you go. Where's this?
Just gnaw on it a little bit.
There we go.
I always was good at filleting fish.
Are you- what kind of fish would I be?
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
Puffer for sure.
salmon.
A salmon? No,
Yeah.
because
I'd
that
salmon.
means you
King
want to
salmon.
eat me then.
I do.
Oh.
Because you love salmon.
Okay, you could be a big halibut.
Oh, you don't like halibut?
I love halibut.
Oh, okay.
I,
You
you
don't
know,
think puffer? I feel like you'd be
I
a puffer
don't.
fish.
Well,
Why would I
it's
be a puffer fish,
poisonous
Wes?
though.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Because when they blow up, they're like, because you do that all the time.
Because I blow
For
up.
example.
Because I blow up. Okay, got it. These
I'm
guys are
just-
trying to help me, and you're just telling me I'm the fattest
I think
fish
you'd be a
now. That's
walleye,
in
the,
ocean.
most popular
He's like,
fish around.
I bet you'd be a whale because you like to make
Never
whale
said such
noises.
Oh, we do speak whale.
We do.
Hello, Crisco.
Oh, now you just sound like River.
I did.
Crisco?
Crisco. Oh, well, you're in River's underpants, and I sound like him.
You've been in okay.
No, like the underpants are wearing,
Every context, that sounds terrible.
like you're wearing
We're
child's
done. We're
underwear.
done. We're done.
Crisco, Des, and
Holy
Wester After Hours Podcast.
After hours.
And to clarify, I am not in anybody's underpants of any kind. We'll see you later.
You're in your own, but
I am in my own, but nobody else is either.
You need to
Bye.
get your
Bye.
different ones.
Bye.